Hi everybody, hope that you are doing well today on this beautiful Saturday, wherever you may be. We're getting a little bit of rain here, so my plans are on hold for a little bit, and I figured why not make this a special video opportunity. So I realize I've never done a video on these diapers. This is actually the very oldest part of my collection. These are Huggies UltraTrim baby steps in a size 2, and they are from, I want to say, 1992. So we will go to the back of the package to confirm that in just a second. But these are by far the oldest diapers that I have. Extremely vintage, plastic backed, all that fun stuff. Obviously they're smaller than what I would normally review, but I think they are definitely worthy of a video just because of how old they are. And hopefully you guys enjoy this little unboxing. I've actually already opened these, so it's not a new package open. I think if it would have been now and I had gotten this package, I probably would not have opened it, just because I have another kind of vintage package that I'm keeping sealed in case I need to resell it, because I think you might have seen on eBay or other sites like that these can go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars when they're unopened. So I got these probably around 10 or 11 years ago, and didn't think to keep them sealed, but I would do that in the future just as a recommendation. So these actually have been opened, so I will show you them, and I will first give you the little product tour on the back, and we'll go from there. One of the interesting things about these is this was when Huggies was still making the gender-specific diapers, so this was for him. They also had girl ones. I'm not 100% sure really what the difference is. Maybe the back will show like what the difference is. Maybe something to do with where the padding is and stuff like that. So again, really excited for this review and this little unboxing of the Huggies UltraTrim from 1992. All right, so as you see here on the back of the package, you have all of the different sizes that were offered in this UltraTrim line here in the early 90s. And it went up to a size 5. Size 6 was not a thing back then, but the size 5 was basically the equivalent of a size 6 of over 30 pounds. And it has like the different product features of each size. Obviously this was a size 2, so it was made for, babies that were potentially not even walking yet, but that's why it has some different features as compared to like the size 5 that you see there. It had like more fashionable prints and a trimmer fit with extra absorbency made for walkers and stuff like that. So I think that's also kind of an interesting part of this. You have their revolutionary UltraTrim leakage protection system with an absorbent core, a soft dry touch liner, curved leg elastic, baby shaped design, and the Storytime designs. So there's like unlicensed prints on these that are actually pretty cute, but they were not like associated with Disney yet. And I find it really quite interesting how like we're almost 30 years later and we're still seeing some of those same features. Obviously what that actually means is different, but the dry touch liner, the baby shaped designs, like that's still stuff that Huggies talks about to this day. So it's kind of interesting to see how, even though the product has evolved like night and day difference from what diapers look like now, they still have a lot of those same hallmarks and those same features. So that's kind of something that I thought was interesting opening this pack. They kept those trademarks, and they kept the overall features of the diaper, even though what they actually look like changes quite a bit. So I'll zoom in here on the actual trademark date. You see it was 1992, and made in the USA. So true vintage here. We're going 30 years ago on these guys, so that's pretty exciting. I'll turn the bag around, see if there's anything else noteworthy here. Not really, just see the front. And then they were new at the time, and yeah. So I'll show you a couple of them, and then we'll get you on your way. But all right, so as you can kind of see here, these are the two designs. I think there actually might be slightly more than two designs. Not going to give any product promo to Diet Coke, so we'll move that out of the way. The two designs here in the pack that I pulled out, they're kind of just on the tape. It's like these cute little like nursery kind of designs that were obviously very age appropriate to younger babies. And then it's just on on the front there, and then it doesn't have any all over print or anything like that. And it does have the very plastic core here. They're almost kind of hard to lay flat because of how much padding there is there, but you kind of see the plastic tapes and the way that they were constructed back then. It was very simple plastic tapes, kind of like what you'd see on an adult diaper nowadays. It doesn't have like the cloth grips or anything like that. Just very simple, but cute designs, and obviously that plastic back that is now well past the standard for baby diapers and stuff like that. We've all moved to cloth, but you had that plastic back, and you had really a rigid, it's not comfortable. Like I wouldn't say that this is soft, especially like the back part, it's pretty rigid. Almost feels like cardboard in the back. I don't know if that's just from being in storage for 30 years or whatever, or if that actually is how they were, but I would be really interested to see how these would actually perform, because they're just like not what we're used to nowadays. It's like a very hard, kind of not cushiony shell to the diaper. So that's something that would be interesting to note between 1992 and now, how things have changed. But yeah, so these are the Huggies UltraTrim Baby Steps, and they are from 1992, like I mentioned. So really was excited to give you this quick little video. Didn't get too far into the details here, but if you have any questions, I would encourage you to mention them in the chat or in the comments, and I'll try to answer. But really fun to do this video. I really think it's fun to hold on to some of these vintage things and add them to my collection, and kind of just have them for posterity and going forward. It's always cool to see the vintage products and stuff like that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. But I wanted to do a quick video, and have a great weekend. All right, thank you, everybody.